What if I told you that one of the only two black tech billionaires in the world is Yoruba? What if I told you that the scheduling tool used by over 20 million people worldwide, the payment infrastructure processing billions of dollars across Africa, and the talent network connecting African developers to Silicon Valley giants were all built by Yoruba entrepreneurs? But here's the deeper truth. What if the secret code behind Silicon Valley's biggest breakthroughs wasn't written in a lab in California, but inherited from ancient West African kingdoms? What if the same cultural DNA that built Ile-Ife's sophisticated bronze casting technology, that created Oyo's complex administrative systems, and that engineered intricate trade networks across medieval West Africa is now engineering the global digital future? While the world talks about Silicon Valley innovation, Yoruba tech pioneers have been quietly building unicorns, reshaping global fintech, and proving that brilliance doesn't just transcend borders. From Lagos to San Francisco, from PayPal to Google, from bootstrapped startups to billion-dollar valuations, these aren't just success stories. These are tech titans whose revolutionary innovations are directly linked to their deep Yoruba ancestral roots, carrying forward centuries of problem-solving, entrepreneurship, and excellence. Today, we're counting down the top 10 Yoruba tech pioneers dominating Silicon Valley, and their stories will redefine everything you thought you knew about African tech excellence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Now let's dive in. Starting at number 10 is Opeyemi Awoyemi, the connector bridging African startups with Silicon Valley capital. Awoyemi co-founded Joberman, one of Nigeria's first major job platforms, before transitioning into venture investing. As a partner in Silicon Valley Connect's venture funds, he has become a critical figure in the investment pipeline between Africa and the Valley. His work represents the crucial infrastructure that allows African talent and innovation to access global capital markets. Number 9 is Adeyemi Ajao, the Nigerian Spanish entrepreneur, proving that Yoruba brilliance transcends geography. Ajao co-founded 20, which became Spain's largest social network, before being acquired by Telefona. After that successful exit, he moved into Silicon Valley venture investing, becoming a bridge between European tech startups and Valley capital. Ajao demonstrates that Yoruba entrepreneurs can build globally significant companies anywhere in the world and then leverage that success to fund the next generation. Coming in at number 8 is Ade Olonoh, one of the early African founders building global software as a service platforms. Olonoh founded Formstat, a digital workflow automation platform that businesses worldwide use to create forms, collect data, and automate processes. In an era when most people hadn't heard of African tech founders, Olonoh was already building software that companies across America and Europe relied on daily. He helped shape the modern online form and workflow automation industry, proving that African founders could compete at the highest levels of enterprise software. At number 7 is Mayowa Ijisesan, representing the wave of Yoruba engineers quietly powering Silicon Valley's technical infrastructure. Ijisesan worked as an advanced software engineer at companies like Altera, one of Silicon Valley's semiconductor firm, moving into leadership and global business intelligence roles. While not as publicly celebrated as founders, engineers like Ijisesan form the technical backbone of Valley innovation, writing the code and building the systems that power the tech economy. Taking number 6 is Gbenga Akingbulere, whose career arc mirrors the journey of thousands of Nigerian software engineers entering global tech hubs. Akingbulere developed digital community platforms in Nigeria before his career expanded into Silicon Valley proper, where he worked on software engineering projects. He represents the new wave of Yoruba engineers who start in Lagos, build skills on African problems, then bring that experience to tackle global challenges in the valley. At number 5 is Tunde Ajaba-Ogundipe, the music technologist working at the intersection of culture and Silicon Valley platforms. As a Yoruba American music tech executive, Ajaba-Ogundipe has worked to promote global distribution of African music using technology platforms. His work demonstrates that Yoruba influence in Silicon Valley isn't just about coding and startups. It extends to how African culture reaches global audiences through digital platforms. Number 4 is Morin Oluwole, the luxury strategist who helped global brands navigate Facebook's digital economy. As former global head of luxury at Meta, Oluwole played a crucial role in business development at Facebook in Silicon Valley, helping luxury brands integrate into Facebook and Instagram's massive digital ecosystems. Nigerian-born with Yoruba heritage, Oluwole's work shaped how billions of dollars in luxury commerce flows through social media platforms. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Iyinoluwa Aboyeji, the serial unicorn founder who became Silicon Valley's gateway to African tech. Born in Lagos in 1991, Aboyeji co-founded not one but 2 of Africa's unicorn companies. He co-founded Andela in 2014, a global talent network that trains African software developers and connects them with jobs at top tech firms. Andela attracted a $24 million investment from Mark Zuckerberg's Chan Zuckerberg Initiative and backing from Google Ventures, Spark Capital, and SoftBank. But Aboyeji wasn't satisfied. While still at Andela, he noticed that African businesses struggled with a fundamental problem: payments. In 2016, he left Andela to co-found Flutterwave with Olugbenga Agboola. Flutterwave received backing from Y Combinator, the legendary Silicon Valley accelerator that funded Scribe and Airbnb. Under Aboyeji's initial leadership as co-founder and director, Flutterwave grew rapidly before he stepped down to found Future Africa, a venture platform now valued at over $6 billion that has invested in over 100 African startups. Aboyeji was awarded Nigeria's National Honor of Officer of the Order of the Niger and recognized as one of the top 100 most influential Africans. He represents the critical role Yoruba entrepreneurs play in connecting African innovation with Silicon Valley capital and expertise. His philosophy: solve African problems with African solutions, but leverage Silicon Valley's networks and capital to scale globally. Number 2 is Olugbenga GB Agboola, the fintech architect who took Flutterwave from Y Combinator to a $3 billion valuation. Born in Lagos in 1985, Agboola's journey to Silicon Valley greatness began with software engineering. He worked at PayPal in the UK as an application engineer, learning the intricacies of global payments. He then moved to Google, working in product management on Google Wallet and helping build what became Google Pay for India. Agboola saw the massive gap in Africa's payment infrastructure. In 2016, he co-founded Flutterwave with Iyinoluwa Aboyeji, initially serving as CTO before becoming CEO in 2018. Under his leadership, Flutterwave has become Africa's largest payment network, processing over $10 billion annually and operating in 34 African countries. The company raised $250 million in Series D funding, reaching a $3 billion valuation and achieving unicorn status. Ola holds an MBA from MIT Sloan School of Management, and has been recognized on Fortune's 40, Under 40 list, and Time's Next 100. He was awarded Nigeria's National Honor Medal of Officer of the Order of the Niger. But what makes Agboola's story powerful is his mission. He once said, "When we're starting Flutterwave, a major thesis has always been about making Africa feel like one country when it comes to payments." GB took his Silicon Valley experience at PayPal and Google and applied it to solve Africa's fragmented payment ecosystem, creating infrastructure that allows businesses to accept payments across 40+ African currencies seamlessly. Agboola serves on the United States Africa Business Center Board and the Milken Institute Africa Business Leaders Council. He also launched GoTime AI, offering up to $2,000 in funding to African startups building artificial intelligence products. Agboola represents Yoruba entrepreneurs who don't just build successful companies, they build ecosystems that lift entire continents. And finally, at number 1, the undisputed Yoruba king of Silicon Valley, Tope Awotona, founder and CEO of Calendly, worth $1.4 billion and ranked as one of the most successful African-American tech entrepreneurs of his generation. Born in Lagos in 1981, Tope's story begins with tragedy. When he was 12 years old, his father, a microbiologist and entrepreneur, was killed in a carjacking. Devastated, Tope's mother made the difficult decision to move her 4 sons to Atlanta, Georgia, seeking safety and opportunity. Tope attended the University of Georgia, initially majoring in computer science before switching to management information systems, graduating in 2002. After graduation, he worked in sales at IBM, Dell EMC, and Perceptive Software, but he couldn't shake the entrepreneurial itch inherited from his father. His first 3 startup attempts failed: a dating website that never launched, a projective e-commerce site, and a garden tools business, all profitable but ultimately fruitless because he lacked genuine passion for them. Then in 2013, frustrated by the endless email back and forth just to schedule meetings, Tope had an epiphany. He researched existing scheduling tools and found them all clunky and outdated. He saw a gap. He became obsessed. This time, he wasn't chasing money. He was solving a problem he genuinely cared about. Tope made a decision that would define his life. He emptied his accounts, maxed out his credit cards, and invested his entire life savings, approximately $200,000, into building Calendly. Tope built Calendly profitably from day one, refusing to dilute his equity by chasing venture capital. He maintained this discipline for 8 years. By 2021, Calendly had 10 million users worldwide and was generating $70 million in annual revenue. Only then did Tope accept outside investment, raising $350 million in a Series B round led by OpenView and Iconike, primarily as secondary capital to provide liquidity for early stakeholders while Tope retained majority control. The round valued Calendly at $3 billion. Today, Calendly has over 20 million users in 230+ countries and 57,000+ businesses using the platform. Forbes estimates Tope's net worth at $1.4 billion, making him one of only 2 black tech billionaires in the world. In 2025, he was inducted into the Technology Hall of Fame of Georgia and received the Carnegie Corporation of New York's Great Immigrants Award. But here's what makes Tope's story truly remarkable. He succeeded while maintaining ownership and control, building sustainably and profitably rather than burning venture capital. Tope credits his success to his Nigerian heritage. I am proud of the country that produced me. There are a million toppers in Nigeria. I'm not a diamond in the rough. He represents the Yoruba power to make things happen, the determination to turn vision into reality against all odds. And there you have it. The top 10 Yoruba tech pioneers dominating Silicon Valley. Yoruba entrepreneurs have proven that excellence transcends geography. They've shown that Lagos can produce billionaires, that Nigerian determination can conquer Silicon Valley, and that Yoruba innovation can reshape global technology. Which pioneer story inspired you most? Do you see yourself in their journeys? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this opened your eyes to Yoruba excellence in tech, please like, share, and subscribe to Top 10 Yoruba. Until next time, remember, you come from a people who don't just participate in the global tech economy. They build it, lead it, and transform it. The next Yoruba tech billionaire might be you. Watching this video, this right now. Ẹ ṣé.